Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for December 4th. December 4th is the 338th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 339th in leap years, with 27 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is oubliette. Oubliette is a noun that means a dungeon with an opening only at the top. As Hoggle explains in The Labyrinth, an oubliette is a place to put people to forget about them. Oubliette can also describe a figurative or metaphorical place where things may end up to be forgotten, like some file cabinets I know. If oubliette sounds French to you, you have a good ear. This word comes to us through Middle and Old French, Latin before that, words that mean to forget. Oubliette. And with that, December 4th is the feast day of Santa Barbara or Saint Barbara, also known as the Great Martyr Barbara in the Eastern Orthodox Church. She's believed to have lived in the 3rd century Phoenicia, now known as Lebanon. She's often portrayed with miniature chains in a tower. So why the tower and chains? Story has it she was the daughter of a rich pagan, and he kept her locked up in a tower to protect her from the world. Somehow, and unknown to her father, she became a Christian, and when she was presented with an invitation to an arranged marriage, she declined. When she confirmed that she was indeed a Christian, she was brought before the provincial prefect and tortured. Her wounds were healed by the next morning. This process was repeated several times. Torches meant to be used against her went out when the flames came near her. Ultimately, she was condemned to death by beheading. I guess her father was so mad that he carried out this execution himself, but guess what? He was struck by lightning and consumed by a flame. She was buried by a Christian, and her tomb became the site of miracles. She's one of what are called the 14 Holy Helpers. Saint Barbara or Santa Barbara is the patron saint of several careers or activities having to do with lightning, explosions, and fire, such as armorers, artillerymen, military engineers, chemical engineers, firemen, miners, tunnelers, rocket and missile forces, and those who work with explosives because of her alleged association with lightning, prisoners, and also of architects and mathematicians. A song called Family Affair by Sly and the Family Stone hit number 1 on December 4th, 1971 for the first of 3 weeks. Covered and sampled by over a dozen artists since, Family Affair made it onto Rolling Stone's 2021 list of 500 greatest songs of all time and turned out to be the most successful of Sly and the Family Stone's songs. Family Affair by Sly and the Family Stone, number 1, December 4th, 1971. Link in the description. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with the link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include the link to my blog page that is called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, all those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.